So as you may know, on last Thursday, I was over at Little Treasury Jewelers for a special event. And while I was at the store, I was able to shoot a few video clips of some of the watches. And sorry about the smudges on a couple of these clips. We just were in a hurry because we had to run over to Ruth Chris Steakhouse for the special event. But anyway, while I was there, I did shoot a few video clips. And here's a High Beat special limited edition watch that's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I can see why people like these limited edition watches. And it is nice to have something that's unusual that you're not going to see somebody else wearing because they are limited in the production number. And just all the detailing on this watch is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that rotor. And then I'm going to roll in another watch that this particular watch here is a High Beat. And the next one I'm going to roll in is just the automatic movement, I guess it's called the 9S movement. And this one has a smudge on it. Sorry about that. But that dial is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that brown color. And when the light hits it right, you can see the GS in gold there. So again, just the detailing on these watches. And what's amazing is they're fairly reasonably priced, in my opinion, for the fact that they're a limited edition and as gorgeous as they are. In my opinion, these are really a bargain. If I didn't already have watches in my rotation, I'm rotating, as you probably know, the Diver's watch in titanium and the Snowflake in titanium are my 2-watch rotation for everyday use. But if I didn't already have those, and I wanted the the mechanical movement, the non-spring drive movements, here's an example of each that they offer, and you couldn't really have a better example, if you ask me, between these two. It'd be hard to decide which to go with. I mean, they're both just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that dial on that watch. And look at the second hand with that High Beat movement. That is really cool. And what's neat is they have a long power reserve. I think they have a 72-hour power reserve even on the High Beat, which is tricky to do. You really have to know what you're doing. The watchmaker needs to know what he's doing to make that movement efficient enough that it can be High Beat and still have a very long power reserve. You, of course, don't get that with Rolex and other Swiss manufacturers. They just don't offer that. So kudos to Grand Seiko for going that extra mile as far as quality and fit and finish, and the look at the polish on that case. Look at that. Look at the detailing on that. I mean, it's just, and you have to see it in person. And this video doesn't do it justice. Even if you're watching it in 4K, it just does not do it justice. You really have to see it in person. And as you can see, Steve has a large inventory right now because he's getting ready they're redoing the whole store, and they're going to roll out a brand new Grand Seiko display. So this is only some of the watches he has in stock right now. So now is the time to get in there and get a deal on a Grand Seiko before he reopens the new Grand Seiko boutique there in a month or so. So get in touch with Steve and work a deal. Thanks for watching.